What's up, guys? Stas here. So we're going to break down Palantir very quickly and do an update on the charts, what went down today, as it was the first day back after a long weekend. And by the way, I hope you guys had a great weekend with your friends, your family. I hope you guys had a great Memorial Day, and I appreciate all of you guys out there that have served the country. You guys are awesome, and all the men and women that have, just given their lives to the country. I appreciate all of you guys out there watching. So we're going to break down Palantir, the charts, again, how today went down, and we're going to go over the indexes later in the video and some other stocks that my eyes are peeled on. So hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and let's dive into it. Cheers, by the way, guys. Got my water right here. And of course, guys, come on. We got the coffee. We always have the coffee on deck no matter what time it is. Well, I guess if it's, past 6, 7 o'clock, I'm not drinking the coffee, but you guys know what I mean. So let's dive into it, as Palantir had a pretty boring day and a lot of choppiness, by the way, guys. We didn't have the best close, up around 4 cents, 0.2%. Pretty boring if you're looking at the close, but during the day, we had a lot of volatility, a lot of trading opportunities, right? We opened up at around $21.11, $21.10, right in that ballpark, and then we collapsed right out of the gate. We dumped all the way down to $20.75, and notice how we held the lows, the opening price from Friday. Friday, we opened up at around, where do we open up at? $20, yeah, $20.75, literally where we held this morning. If I draw this out, you guys can see we opened up at $20.75 on Friday, and that's where we dumped down to. We held it this morning, and then we had that V-shaped recovery. You guys can see we had that beautiful V-shaped recovery, and then we closed at what, $21.05. So even though we pretty much broke even on the day, I would still consider today a W for the bulls, again, because we held the lows from Friday morning, and although we didn't crush the highs from Friday, we did take the highs out by about 8 cents. You guys can see on Friday morning, or not Friday morning, excuse me, Friday afternoon, we hit about $21.15 on Palantir stock, and today we got up to about $21, well, I guess exactly $21.22. You guys can see that. And if I pull back a little bit on the 5-day, you'll notice going back to that intraday, you can see we drifted off a bit after hitting that high, and we closed at, again, $21.05. And notice here on the 5-day, guys, we're still technically in a downtrend. We're making lower highs. We're not breaking out of this trend line, which the bulls obviously need to get out of if they want to break out in the short term, which I have my alert set at $21.50 and at $22. And you guys can see here on this 10-day chart, let me pull it up and show you this. You're noticing the same thing, right? Still in a downtrend, still making lower highs, lower lows. But again, alerts are set $21.50, $22 to see if we get any sign of a reversal. And on the 20-day chart, you're noticing that again pretty much. And pulling up the 4-hour chart, like I've said before, now we're noticing we're pretty much holding steady at $20 to $21 per share. We're actually starting a triple bottom, arguably. Look at this. If I get the circle tool out, you guys can see we held that mark back in the middle of April. Also here in the early middle of May, right, which was about 2 weeks ago. And now we're holding it yet again right here. You guys can see that. So are we going to triple bottom breakout here, or are we going to flush through $20 and start collapsing even further, which I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm more in the camp of triple bottom breakout. But then again, it's kind of a win-win for me, right? If we triple bottom breakout, we're going to make money, or I'm going to make money on the shares that I already own. But if we dump down here, we flush under 20, then I'm going to be getting, not you, do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm going to be buying Palantir at cheaper prices, right? Which, I'm not going to lie, that sounds pretty good. I wouldn't mind that. So again, win-win, whether we break out, whether we flush. So yeah, let me show you guys the channel here, which I've drawn it time and time again, but for the new viewers that maybe you have no idea what I'm talking about here, you guys can see we're clearly in an uptrend on the 4-hour chart on Palantir stock. On the 1-year chart, you guys can see that. So it's only a matter of time, in my opinion, guys. I could be wrong, but it's only a matter of time before we start rebounding and maybe start pushing mid-20s yet again. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And now let me transition over here to some other stocks that moved today. Of course, we had GameStop up 25% on the day, which is not surprising considering on Friday after the bell, we shot up like crazy. That clearly continued into today. We can see GameStop closed at $19 on Friday. We ran up all the way to $23 after the bell on Friday, and today we hit $26.70 almost, which is nuts, guys. So at one point we were up on the day 40% from Friday's close, which again we closed at 19 and we shot all the way to almost $27 per share, which is an impressive move, no doubt. And for my understanding here, I don't think Roaring Kitty has tweeted since the initial rally we got about a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago now, whenever that was. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. I don't think he's tweeted yet. We'll see. But yeah, man, earnings are coming up for GameStop, which we already got the preliminary results. So we'll see how that goes when the actual numbers come out. But yeah, looks like we are seeing buyers come in right above the 180 moving average. We're starting to pop here. And who knows? I mean, you never know with GameStop. Never say never. If it breaks above $30, guys, this thing could be running off to the races again. So I'm going to set 2 alerts. I'll put one at $25 per share, and I'll put another one at $30 per share. If we get out of there, guys, and we get a gap out of this 50 moving average, that could be a breakout spot here on the 4-hour chart. And again, never say never, guys. We'll see how that plays out. And AMC also had a decent day. Well, not really. It only had a 4-cent green day. But earlier in the day, guys, looks like we hit $5.40. And you guys remember those calls I bought for $9, or the $9 calls that expire on the 31st in 3-4 days? Well, guess what? They're going to expire worthless unless a miracle happens. And guess what, guys? I don't care. Because look, like I always say, with these meme stocks, 2 rules. Invest what you're willing to lose, and if you're up, take the quick profit. And in this case, I was never up, so I couldn't take the quick profit, but I did invest an amount of money that I'm willing to lose completely. Quite frankly, when I bought the calls, I knew that there was a decent likelihood that I was going to lose everything in the trade, and I don't care. It is what it is, guys. And who knows? Maybe I'll try and get out. If we do get a spike tomorrow, an AMC, maybe I'll get out and not lose everything, but I'll probably still lose 80%. It is what it is, guys. It happens. But look, AMC, that's what happened today. GameStop had a pretty good day. Looks like Virgin Galactic had a great day. Where the heck did this thing come from? Up 22% on the day. Not sure what's going on there, but that's moving up. But honestly, guys, this company is probably going to go bankrupt. Let's be real. It's heading in that direction. This is actually one, believe it or not, that I owned for a little bit during the crazy 2020 rally. I made money, but I probably should have sold way earlier than I did. But I did sell a while ago, made money. Now I'm out, thankfully, because now we're at $1. I'm pretty sure I sold the stock, the rest of my shares at least, when it was at like $15, $16 per share. Yeah, talk about me dodging a bullet, guys. Talk about me dodging a bullet. So that's pretty much it for the video. I don't want to make it too long. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and follow along for more. And check out my Patreon if you guys want to see me build out my private portfolio, see all the moves I make, buys, sells, returns, everything. Full transparency is on Patreon down below, along with the Discord. And you get more access to me throughout the week, throughout the day, which, guys, it's pretty easy to get in there. It's pretty cheap. Anybody can afford it. So check the link out down below, or go to StasserFest.com/Patreon, or the QR code. Don't be shy, guys. Take a pic of that QR code. Get in there. I'll see you on the inside. Peace out.